Who are you?
So I'm going to read from Psalms 83, 3 and 4. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against the hidden ones, thy hidden ones.
If ever people were lost, we're it.
So who are the hidden ones? Now you got to apply that to today's term. Who are the hidden people?
Besides, to them, you're not even American. You're not even African American. You're...
Verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Now we have to apply these two verses to today. We know that there is a state of Israel. So why is Psalms 83, 3 and 4 talking about the hidden ones and that there's no more of a nation of Israel? There'll be no more remembrance. Because we have to remember, Israel is not a state. It is a nation and a people, a bloodline, a seed line. Okay?
When he first appeared, it might be trouble. My father sent me away with this man. Colonel Casey.
Lieutenant, his father was more than the president. He was the tribal king. That makes him the heir to the Igbo nation. That makes him the heir to the Igbo nation. It's a bloodline they must cut. It's a bloodline they must cut. The Fulanis will come heaven and earth to find him.
Now we're going to go to 2nd Esdras 2 and 7. Let them be scattered abroad among the heathen. Let their names be put out of the earth, for they have despised my covenant. So we know that the Israelites had the covenant. And for their disobedience and transgressions against the law, the forefathers, their name was cast out among the earth. So now they go by bywords.
Nigga, you know what the fuck I want, nigga?
Proverbs, nigger, blackie, African American, nigga, N-I-G-G-A, nigger, and many other names. That is a byword. Okay? Now we're going to go to the wisdom of Solomon. And we're going to start at chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such have afflicted him, and made no accounts of his labors. Now we know in America, a lot of inventions, a lot of stuff that Negroes or so-called black people have invented, but they have no credit. People don't even know because they're hidden throughout the history of America's school system, books, education, okay? Verse 2, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. Verse 3, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of the spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of a reproach.
God is a Negro. I am in big trouble.
1 John 3, 1 and 2. Behold, what manner of love the Father has bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of God. Therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. Beloved, now we are the sons of God, and it do not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is.
Who are you?
Romans 9:26. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall they be called the children of the living God. We fools accounted his life as madness, and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of God, and his lot is among the saints?
You're a child of God. You got purpose.
Therefore we have erred from the way of the truth, and the light of righteousness has not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. So they realize their error. They realize that these people that they have afflicted, oppressed in the past and still today, by calling them anti-Semitic, which it is, calling them niggers and everything else under the sun, those are the people that are among the saints. Okay? Verse 7, we wearied ourselves in the way of the wickedness and destruction. Yea, we have gone through deserts where they lay no way. But as for the way of the Most High, we have not known it. Okay? We'll go to Psalms 147, 19 and 20. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He has not dealt so with any nation. Okay, so he's only dealing with his people. And as far as for his judgments, they have not known them. Now I can precept that. I can go to the book of Jubilees, chapter 15, verse 30, showing you why the Most High is only dealing with his people. And he has put the other nations, different spirits, to cause confusion among themselves. Okay. Jubilees, chapter 15, verse 30. For Ishmael and his sons and his brothers and Esau, the Most High did not cause to approach him, and he chose them not because they are the children of Abraham, because he knew them, but he chose Israel to be his people. 31. And he sanctified it and gathered it from amongst all the children of men, for there are many nations and many peoples, and all are his, and over all has he placed spirits in authority to lead them astray from him. 32. But over Israel he did not appoint any angel or spirit, for he alone is their ruler, and he will preserve them and require them at the hand of his angels and his spirits, and at the hand of all his powers, in order that he may preserve them and bless them, and that they may be his, and he may be theirs from henceforth forever.
And all the information you share with these guys so I could be quite Ron Stalwart.
Jimmy, I always wanted to be black. I always wanted to be black. I always wanted to be black.
Jimmy, you too. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. That's right. There it is. I believed you.
Who's that Jewish necklace around your neck? That Jewish necklace around your neck?
Jimmy, it's not a Jewish necklace, it's the Star of David.
With a Jewish star on it.
Yeah. I wonder what that means.
Okay.
Look, you're Jewish? Look, you're Jewish? Look, you're Jewish?
That means, Fred Sanford, if I know my Bible, and I know my Bible, you are a descendant of a king of the Jews. And if you're a king, you're also Jewish.
I don't know, am I? I don't know, am I?
Maybe that they were the original Israelites, and maybe that the Jewish people today, who are white Caucasian people, came in a little bit later on. We know that some of the greatest sages of the transmission of the Torah were converts from Rome.
So Nick Cannon was fired from Viacom. We know he's well established, has millions of dollars, so I assume he's not hurting for money. But today, if you're telling the truth, you're pretty much saying hate speech or hate rhetoric. In these last days, telling the truth is not going to be good. I mean, it's going to be good, the Most High waking his people up. But for the other nations, the other people, some are going to believe it, some are not. So it's being pushed into the mainstream. And we know that the word anti-Semitism or anti-Semitic doesn't apply to certain people of color, because if one does their own research, DNA, books, old maps, you are Shemitic.
Semites were people who lived in southwestern Asia, including northeast Africa and the Arabian Peninsula, who spoke Ugaritic, who spoke Ge'ez, who spoke Ethiopic, spoke Hebrew, who spoke Arabic. Those are our people. We are a Semitic people. Therefore, we cannot be anti-Semitic.
North Africa, Western Asia, and those are people of color. So I thought it was quite interesting how Nick Cannon, you know, he's woke up to the truth, you know, and how many other celebrities know this. You know, back a couple years ago, it was Kendrick Lamar, you know, and then I think back then it was Professor Grip, you know, part of Public Enemy. He had other cats. There's a old school rapper named KRS-One. I mean, he was already in the truth back then. I don't know if he believed it per se. I don't have enough information on that, but he made a song about that. So, you know, some of this knowledge has been there for a while.
Ashkenazic Jews are calling us anti-Semitic. We cannot be anti-Semitic because we are the descendants of a Semitic people. Let's lay that to rest.